Now, let me update you on the coronavirus. The US remains the epicenter of the pandemic. It now has close to 3 million confirmed cases and more than 52,000 new infections were reported.
The story of the coronavirus changes by the hour. So how exactly did we get here?
Preparation and moments of emptiness.
China officially reports these cases to the World Health Organization on December 31st. Washington State records the first coronavirus-related death in the United States.
And a firefighter breaks down
goes into
after pulling bodies
and on
from
January 20th, illness is a construct of major.
Hanya perlu berada di rumah. Just stay at home.
Due to COVID-19, the online or virtual learning has had some mixed reviews. But there are students out there who are not new to the virtual learning science. KLBK's Brendan Lipinski spoke to a family who has been learning virtually for years to talk about their take on virtual learning.
It's not easy to switch to virtual education, and so T2 K-12 has been virtual and remote since '93.
Okay, so because not only can you hear that, but everybody in the classroom can hear it. So, can you unmute yourself? Yes.
In light of this recent pandemic, we as fellow students have tried to remedy this situation by interviewing educators to collect data about online learning. We have interviewed 6 teachers from different teaching environments to take note of their feedbacks regarding this global event.
Hai, saya Cikgu Aninda binti Kusaini. Saya mengajar di SMK Permata Untuk Jaya. Saya mengajar tingkatan 5 subjek pendidikan seni visual. So, saya dah berkhidmat lebih kurang 12 tahun dah.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Nama saya Rozila binti Nikmat. Saya mengajar di SMK Labis dan saya mengajar subjek bahasa Inggeris. Pengalaman saya mengajar ialah selama 22 tahun.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhamad Syakir bin Rosli. For this assignment, I interviewed Mr. Roswadi bin Dagang, a secondary school teacher from SMK Penghulu Saat, Johor. He has been a teacher for 17 years and he teaches 2 subjects which are business and art.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Siti Zulaikha binti Jamil, currently living and teaching in Johor.
Introducing Mr. Fahmi bin Azizullah. He is currently teaching at Mat Tak Mahmud, Pendang Kedah. 2021 will mark his 8 years of teaching career. He is currently teaching English.
Introducing Siti Norida Abdul Kadir. She is currently teaching in UiTM Cawangan Selangor campus Dengkil. She is a seasoned educator with 18 years of experience in this field and is now teaching fundamental of Islamic studies as well as Islamic studies.
Okey, cabaran terbesar saya sebagai seorang guru adalah dari segi kemudahan internet. So, ada setengah murid-murid yang dia bergantung kepada hotspot family, okay, mungkin parents dia. So, dekat sini ada kalanya parents perlu bekerja and then diorang tak ada kemudahan internet untuk join kelas online, secara online.
Sepanjang pengalaman saya mendapati mengajar secara online itu adalah satu cabaran yang besar. Kemudahan tak mencukupi. Kebanyakan pelajar cuma ada handphone, ada pelajar yang tak ada handphone. Tidak semua pelajar ada laptop. Itu dimaksudkan kemudahan tidak mencukupi dan kebanyakan pelajar mereka cuma bergantung pada mobile data mereka saja. Mereka tidak ada wifi di rumah. Dalam keadaan yang pada waktu itu kita dalam PKP, pelajar tidak boleh keluar, mereka hanya duduk di rumah dan perkara internet merupakan masalah utama untuk pelajar.
According to Mr. Roswadi, the main problem of online learning during the Movement Control Order or MCO is students and teachers having internet problems. These internet problems are more than likely to cause several other issues such as teachers not being able to monitor their students' progress like in a normal class setting. Other than that, it is more difficult to have an effective two-way communication between teachers and students.
My students, they are not fully joining my class. They are not give 100% during online learning, but this is understood because some of them might have no suitable gadgets like smartphones or laptop at home, and some of them are even sharing or using the parents' smartphone, and the parents have to go to work, so the children have to wait for the parents to come home. Only then they can have the smartphone to do or to submit their homework.
I think the biggest challenge of teaching and learning during MCO is to adapt in a new situation. Almost all of the teachers in Malaysia are not used to teach in Google Classroom or any medium where we teach online, and it is a bit hard for us because we are not given proper training for that. We do not even know. We are just exploring by ourselves. Like me, I do not teach using Zoom or Google Meet. I only use Google Classroom and I give instruction in WhatsApp.
Learning from home can be very lonely. So the students might be, lack of motivation. They don't feel the courage to join the class, the discussion, because they can't really communicate between each other. Because let's say if they want to discuss something, they can discuss via WhatsApp or other tools, but still it is not the same feeling and the same experience when they meet their friends face to face and have some discussion.
Okey, kelebihan mengajar secara online. Okey, yang pertama dari segi masa yang fleksibel lah. So bila kita buat delivery secara online ni, masa kita tidak terhad. Kita tak terikat dengan jadual yang fleksibel. Okey, contohnya macam di sekolah, okey, saya akan terikat dengan jadual masa untuk pelbagai level. So dari tingkatan 1 sampai ke tingkatan 5. Okey, untuk waktu PDP ni, okey, kita telah disusun atur satu jadual yang betul-betul orang kata mengikut level. Jadi dia sangat mudah untuk saya sebagai seorang guru untuk buat preparation untuk kelas. Okey, dari segi bahan, okey, dari segi video tutorial, dari segi nak mengajar tu dia lebih mudah lagi berbanding kalau waktu PDP di sekolah. Okey, saya kena prepare pelbagai level.
Pembelajaran secara online ni mempunyai banyak kelebihan sekiranya kita tahu menggunakan kelebihan tersebut. Okey, contoh yang pertama ialah fleksibel. Pelajar boleh mengikuti pelajaran pada bila-bila masa, di mana sahaja. Okey, asalkan mereka ada internet dan mereka ada peranti yang bersesuaian. Pelajar boleh duduk di rumah dan pelajar boleh mengikuti kelas.
Mr. Roswadi claims that the main benefit of online learning during the MCO is basically flexibility. Class schedules can be more flexible as it is conducted online and the two parties can set classes according to their availability. In addition, it is easier for teachers to mark exercises that are given by them as it can be done online.
The benefits I found with online learning is time flexibility. Okay, even though we are given a timetable by the school, but I don't fully follow the time. I don't abide by it because I give more time and more space for my students to do the task.
Teaching and learning during MCO is a bit flexible as we do not have to follow. I am not saying that I'm not following the timetable, but the timetable is something flexible, and we can adjust the time based on our availability and our students' availability.
Strengths of online learning that it allows people to take class regardless of where they are, where they are staying, but again, it depends on their internet connection. Okey, macam saya cakap awal tadi, masalah yang orang kata paling ketara adalah masalah dari segi kemudahan internet. Apa yang saya boleh buat, okey, saya menyediakan, macam saya mengajar PSB, okey, pendidikan seni, saya banyak lebih kepada praktikal. Jadi saya menyediakan satu video yang murid boleh tonton secara offline, okey, download saja dan tonton secara offline, dan dia boleh buat ulang kaji berulang kali.
Antara kesukaran atau kelemahan pembelajaran online ialah kita untuk guru, kita rasa tak puas mengajar sebab tidak ada interaksi face to face dengan pelajar. So cadangan saya mencadangkan agar kemudahan internet percuma menyeluruh diberikan pada semua pelajar supaya pelajar dapat menggunakan secara maksimum.
Last but not least, Mr. Roswadi stressed that individual consultation and monitoring should be given more attention as it is very important in a learning process.
Because of the problem that I have mentioned, I built my own quizzes using Google Form because I found that Google Form required less internet usage.
We couldn't give the proper reinforcement to the student. Proper reinforcement because of we are still learning on how to use the Google Classroom. Like me, my problem is I am teaching English, and my biggest problem is to mark essay. If I am to recommend something to address the problem or the weaknesses, I will say time. Teachers, students are all human beings. We just need extra time to learn, to adapt to the new situation.
When we do online learning, actually the lecturers or the educators or the teachers, they need to use more time to prepare for the learning process. Among the recommendations that I would suggest to make online distance learning really successful is that first, the lecturer need to be extra active in the sense that perhaps we can coordinate virtual group activities. Apa yang saya boleh simpulkan kat sini, walaupun kita sekarang ni dalam keadaan pandemik, keadaan yang kita dah tak boleh nak lari dah dari masalah yang kita satu dunia dah orang kata alami. Jadi macam mana pun kita kena lalui dan kita kena cari jalan untuk bantu anak-anak didik kita supaya mereka boleh terus berjaya. Walaupun mereka tidak boleh hadir ke sekolah, jadi kita gunakan pelbagai cara untuk bantu murid-murid terus berjaya. Dan dekat sini bukan sahaja guru yang perlu main peranan, ibu bapa pun sangat penting untuk sama-sama membantu supaya anak-anak kita terus berjaya dapat ilmu walaupun dari rumah.